guys, I'm Evan Etzebeth, a Springbok rugby player. You're watching Gareth Mason on Walking Tour with G-Man.
What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is recap time for South Africa versus Australia that took place last night. International rugby is back, and what a kickoff to this incredible tournament. Reduced obviously because of the World Cup here, but jeepers, what a bang. I mean, Australia and South Africa, it started off full of emotions. You got Johnny Clegg's impy. I mean, obviously we lost the great man this week. Then you got James Small's two children running onto the field. I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. It was such an unbelievable experience to witness it on TV, and I think to have experienced it live would have been amazing. So to pay tribute to two South African heroes and legends is truly amazing, and what a way to kick off. The unity within the stadium, you could feel it. It was electric, and what a performance from South Africa going in there. It was a great game of rugby, and the debutant Herschel Jantjies, my friend, take a bow. You played like an absolute champion. You just played like a pure scrumhalf genius, which was so good to see again. I know Fluff is brilliant and all, but it's nice to see other scrumhalves within South Africa really take a leadership role and control it. And on debut, I mean, that second try he scored was unbelievable. He saw the gap and he just went for it. The first try, the teamwork between Pieter-Steph, Spoon Corsi, and then Herschel was just remarkable within that whole team. I was so impressed. Look, there's weaknesses, don't get me wrong. There's a lot that they need to work on. But for a good start, to get a bonus point win, we took on opportunities. I'm extremely proud of that Springbok team. They totally outplayed the Australians. Obviously, there were chances of luck. I mean, Australia knocking the ball on the try line. I mean, jeepers, when do you see that happen? Not often. If that scored, we could have maybe seen a different turnout of the game. But Australia were definitely under pressure. There was a lot of pressure for them. Again, they've had a very tough year. You got the Falau story, and they're rebuilding and growing their team. But I feel for them. I mean, they've got quality players. I mean, you've got Guineas and Burrow Foley's, and I mean, the great players within the Wallabies squad. And there were times where they really looked strong. They had a good run flow within certain types of within the game. And they just needed to capitalise on those opportunities, which unfortunately they couldn't hold on to do for their sake. But a definite improvement from Australia's side. Obviously the scoreline doesn't show it, but there are things that they can work on and take forward. I mean, you got Argentina next week, and I mean, the way they played against the All Blacks, I mean, that was unbelievable. Firstly, it's going to be a hard task, and they need to just rebuild, regroup, and focus on their weak points and better it and get stronger, so that they can take on a very, very strong Argentinian side. They need to be alert. But again, just missed opportunities. And the same for South Africa. There were moments where we could have done more. We could have capitalised and scored more points, but we just didn't seem to gel. Elton Jantjies, probably one of the best games I've seen him play in a Springbok jersey. His kicking game was on point. He looked focused. I think it must be the hairstyle. It's all straight, so he's balanced. So I think that could be it too. But overall, great game from him. Even as a leader, I thought it was good. I'm normally nervous of Eben as a leader because I think it takes away a lot of his game skill and play. But overall, I thought he had an outstanding game. I was just overall impressed with the team. Kobus Reinach, obviously the game changed a bit when Jantjies went off, but I mean the try that Kobus scored was brilliant. Like I've said in the previous video, I rate him highly, and I'm glad to see he's back in the Springbok squad. But I mean, at the rate Jantjies played, don't see Kobus making the team that quickly or easily as I thought. But jeepers, what a game. And yeah, I'm just proud of the performances that were shown from the Springboks. Big improvement. Bit concerned with the line-out throws. I thought they were looking a bit skew, so Bonambi needs to work on that. But Skulk Brits, I mean, for an old toppy, he played a fair game. I don't think he's going to play another one for the Springboks, because you've got Malcolm Marx back for the All Blacks contention, and you put Bonambi on the bench and all that jazz. So overall, from a squad point of view, I'm very impressed and very happy with the Springboks of what they produced. And I hope it continues. Again, yes, there were weaknesses. Yes, there's a lot of things for us to work on. But overall, I'm generally impressed. Discipline, firstly, we gave away too many penalties, in my opinion. That cost us. And we just need to, when we have an opportunity to score a try, we need to really capitalize. And it's a problem that faces the Boks all the time, because we're just missing out on opportunities. So, if we go into the stats, Jantjies, 2 tries, brilliant tries. Ludwig de Jager also getting 1. Spoo and Corsi and Kobus Reinach in the 81st minute to seal the deal out of a bonus point try and to take my Super Brew points down a bit. But other than that, great stuff. Jantjies, as I said, did well. But only picking up a try in the 71st minute, and then Dane Petty getting 1 in the 29th minute. So good stuff there. 5 tries for the Boks, which you don't often see. I'm great, proud of that they did that. Bernard Foley got a 100% kicking record. Jantjies just missing the 1. But other than that, great game from him. Extremely proud of him. That kick was bloody hard. If we look at meters run, 291 versus 296. Possession, 55% for South Africa, 45% for Australia. We look at the territory, 59% to the Boks, and the 41%. But interesting, first half, South Africa didn't have possession or territory. Australia pretty much dominated. So we fought back in the second half, and for that I'm really impressed and proud of the boys. Clean breaks, 10 versus 13. Defenders beaten, 15 versus 26. Offloads, 5 versus 9. Rucks 1, 76 out of 77. So 98% there. Great stuff from South Africa. Australia also not bad at all. 74 of 77, so 96% there. Mauls 1, 5 of 6 for South Africa. 1 of 2 for the Wallabies. And then turnovers conceded, 14 South Africa, 11 to the Wallabies. So impressive stuff. Scrums, 100% for both teams. None of them lost the scrum. Lineouts, 15. We won 15 out of 17, so we lost 2. So 88% there, and Australia also losing the 1. So overall, it's not bad, but we need to work on the throwing. That was my one concern. If we look at defending, tackles made 112, but only 86 of those are successful. So South Africa need to work on the defense bit and get the tackling up. 77% isn't good. We need to be in the middle 80s, in my opinion. Australia, 87. They made 112 tackles, 97 of those successful. Much better from Australia. Discipline cost the Aussies, 9 penalties conceded. South Africa only 6. And the best part was that first 5 was in the first half, and we only gave away 1 penalty in the second half. So that for me was brilliant from a discipline point of view. Rassie obviously spoke to the boys and got them focused and regrouped, and the discipline was much better from South Africa. So overall, South Africa winning the stats, and we won in the game. I mean, I'm extremely impressed with the team. 35-17, 5 tries to the Springboks. Amazing stuff. I'm smiling today. I'm very happy, and I'm excited for the battle of the All Blacks. It's going to be tough, but we're ready, and all the best to the Wallabies when they take on the Jaguars, Argentina. That, my friend, is going to be one hell of a battle. So all the best to them. But that's going to do it for today's video. The recap of the Springboks versus Wallabies. I'm a proud South African today, and I'm very impressed with the team, and I just hope this continues. Hard luck to Australia. Lift yourselves up and get that rugby ball going and play proper sport next week against Argentina. That's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you soon for another video. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.
Make sure you subscribe to his channel for all rugby content. Stay safe and never give up.